YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into today's Flappy tour review. Noticing how completely and utterly disgusting the weather is outside? I mean, look at that, hey? Looks sort of bad, doesn't it? But I'm not going to say the quote, as I've always been doing this, so, that's going to be pretty much a different phase for Flip-Flap, isn't it, eh? My channel, and also the toy company brand, what we're going to call it, eh? And, yes, I can tell you what there, guys, eh? We had quite a lot of dry days in October, even though we had a massive downpour. I think it was, I can't remember what day it was, I think I think the massive downpour that we had recently though, I don't know, I'd say Tuesday the 5th of October, I think. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at some more Penguin Cormorant themed toys, and also some British Wildlife Collection ones as well, and within the mashup the components have started to fall apart in this tiny small product, which isn't good. Obviously one of them is a Halloween themed toy. Obviously I've actually got a few Halloween themed toys coming up there, eh? But unfortunately a lot of the Halloween themed toys, they're all going to be origami made instead of, you know, like the Snatcher and the Shadow King, you know, stand from, you know, Okage, Shadow King and all that stuff. They were like, you know, the Vanguards I've made recently though. And here we have Trackmaster Luke pulling for, how do you say it, training wagons though. And do you know what? Do you know what's actually very common about these 4 wagons here? Alongside with Trackmaster Luke? All that there is completely made in China! My goodness me, they were much better when they were made in Thailand or made in Vietnam, in my opinion though. Yeah, they got a peek, didn't I? My goodness me, I can't be as sick as a dog, but I'm just a bit though. But sorry about my voice, I could be a bit dog sick. But there you go, here's Trackmaster Luke, pulling his Trackmaster wagons, made in China. Obviously. I think it's all due to Mattel making these types of toys. I mean, everything's all China-fied these days though. It does sound quite scary though whenever you think about it though. You know, with people using pejoratives though. But anyways, this is a Flip-Flap Origami Halloween 2021 Penguin Club World, basic penguin style, mashed up with Pets. Yes, there's actually like a, I'll grab here. You can see the Pets logo here, Enchant Witch Costume 5-pack, and it costs about £5.95. The back of the packaging looks like that, and it basically comes with a penguin with a cat. And obviously she's got eyelashes obviously though, because obviously witches are pretty much a female sort of person obviously. If you're in Halloween time, often depicted with long noses, even though penguins don't have noses. A little bit like Lego minifigures, obviously, and the packaging did started to unpack itself, which was very naughty of that packaging, eh? Actually, if I actually realised this, that's a very rare sort of blue colour here, and I'm making this video just before 10 o'clock here, eh? So that actually doesn't matter. And we've got the penguin. Obviously, it's a black one. I was going to originally colour this one in a lavender style, or white looking penguin. But oh well. There you go, that's the detailings and whatnot, eh? With this cool looking penguin. That's also on the witch, which looks like a bit, it looks like a bit like Santa Claus's robe though, which is quite strange, but more Halloweeny. Oh well, I can't even. It's quite hard. Yeah, let me just rinse my mouth for a while, eh? Oh god. Got my cup here, but not going to show you though because it's going to take this video quite a long time. Oh, crikey. Oh, yuck. Oh, God, sneeze. Oh, oh God. That was sending a lot of potatoes coming in, eh? Oh well, let's get into the video, eh? So, apart from the penguin witch, we also get like some sort of pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern, which looks like that. Okay, just a very strange looking 2D model of it, eh? And then we've also got a cat. Meow, meow, meow. obviously. Yes, it's I don't know where the mouth is, but that's a very nicely detailed cat. We're going for the green eyes, obviously, and obviously the colour combination of brown and black with a bit of a white tip on the tail. That is a beautiful design. And if I grab the broom here, there you go, looking all fancy. It's got orange robes. Obviously it's a trio of orange ropes. I don't know why. I don't know why I call robes, which is quite strange, eh? But yeah, it's actually quite a very good set. You can even put your cat here onto a merry ride. Hopefully it's not like something very inappropriate there, eh? It's like they're riding together, obviously, I suppose. So, and Trackmaster Luke is derailed. Oh no. That does not look good for Trackmaster Luke. Oh god. Doesn't look good, doesn't it, eh? Well, there you go. Trackmaster Luke is pretty much off the rails here. Didn't actually speak for quite a while, eh, because I thought it's going to be funny, eh? And strangely enough, that flatbed wagon's actually got a bit wet. I might have to drive from that one, eh, at the moment, eh? But anyways, it is a fantastic looking Halloween set. Obviously, eh? It actually reminds me of Lego minifigures whenever I think about this sort of toy, eh? Very interesting. I actually quite like it, eh? Actually, I might have to show you the whole theme on how you can actually play it there, eh? And you sit your penguin witch there, put your hat on. There's a bit of another peak for motto, eh? And now, I've actually noticed that the flatbed wagon's going to be ready, eh? It doesn't seem to let me just turn it off there, because I've actually noticed this one's got a bit wet. I'm of the pretty much, well, obviously, it's quite strange in how this type of plastic easily gets wet. It actually feels nice in the hand, even though it's made in China. Well, I'd say this is good China versus bad China. And I'll grab the cat here. There you go. It's going to sit right behind. And then we've got the jack-o'-lantern, which I don't think can fit it in really, eh? But there you go. That's my witch penguin in a broomstick with a cat that's just fallen and taken itself a dive. Maybe himself or herself a dive. Anyways, with me having a bit of a weird sniff. I think my voice is actually, well, it's okay there. But I mean, it's not the best of the best or the worst of the worst really, eh? It's just in how I schedule, you know, to make toy reviews and whatnot, eh? And Trackmaster Luke is running alright though, even though the battery's starting to look like it's about to be, what would you say? It's sort of running out there, eh, at the moment though, eh? Next up! Oh yes, we've got Origami, Penguin Come World, Jetpack Adventure, Flying Penguins and Glider Parachutes 12-pack, which costs about £13.95. It's actually quite a good looking product there. You can see some sort of brown penguin using the freaking parachutes, because I can tell you what though, that's obviously reminding me of a Club Penguin sort of game that you sort of play. You could put it, I think it was called Jetpack Adventure. There's also some instructions here to insert the parachutes, plonk them onto the penguin's arm pockets. I wonder what the pockets really mean, eh? And there's also another reading here. It says, to fit the jetpack rocket onto the penguin's back or rear, make sure it goes in the middle between the wings and their flaps. Well, obviously the wings are actually, they're flippers. Because penguins can't fly. Well, penguins have wings, but therefore they can't fly. Well, they're obviously arms, aren't they, eh? Make sure the rocket doesn't sit on top of the wings and its flaps. Which, in a sense, I should have put the word flippers. With more than, you know, it would have actually made a lot more sense. And I'm actually having a bit of a very nasty looking cold here. Hopefully it's not COVID. And I do fear that hopefully I won't get any sort of spike. And the train's derailed again, eh? Luckily enough I didn't have time to show my face, eh? Which would have been quite embarrassing, eh? Oh my god. Oh, no, no. Just make sure that Trackmaster Luke doesn't, how do you say it, cross through the webcam wires and then derail itself. Hopefully, let's go ahead and unpack this. Actually, I might get this. And then we'll have a bit of fun. Maybe a bit of Jeopardy in this set, eh? Remembering all the flip-up toys. In fact, most flip-up toys are made in Britain and not in China. Of course, everything is made in China these days, and if there's any components made in China, well, that's the big problem, and that's the trap. So anyways, here are like the jetpack rocket fuselage sort of thingamajigs that you sort of plonk onto your penguin, eh? Okay, then you've also got the parachutes as well, which looks sort of like, it looks like a two-legged table, but obviously that's what a parachute would look like, eh? Comes in two different shades of green. That's the top, and that's the bottom. There you go. Pretty much, well, obviously it's a very nice design. All of these parachutes are in the same design. Let me just fit one of the penguins in with that parachute. And speaking of pockets, I wonder where they would normally go. So I would have suggested going here. Well, obviously fit that right there. And I would have also, oh my goodness me, it actually does look quite hard to, there's like 4 different colours of penguins there. We've got a brown one, we've got an orange one, we've also got a blue and a green one, obviously, eh? And strangely enough, their eyes, well, they almost look quite tiny there, to be obviously honest, eh? And Trackmaster Luke seems to be derailing, I don't know why. Maybe it's the overall layout that's causing a bit of problematic issues. I don't know. Yes, that's actually quite a good looking rendition of the penguins that we can see in this product. And I think I can fit the rocket. There you go. You have to fit in like that. And look at this. Imagine the penguins can fly. And who says penguins can't fly? Oh no! Oh wait, grab the parachute. And actually, I might have to pretty much do the very, very simple demonstration again. I need to, maybe it depends on the model, I suppose. So you have to fit them here. And then, maybe I should try and, I don't know how it works really though, eh? But, it looks quite a bit complex if you ask me, eh? And then, oh look at that! It's a penguin with a parachute! Look at that! Look at that! How cool is that one, eh? I don't know if I should try the other ones out, but I don't think I've got that right. I don't think I'll be able to do that, eh? Don't think I've got the right amount of time to do so, eh? But what I might do with this brown one is I might give this one a nice rocket. You could even slot these guys, eh? There you go, with the rocket. I'm not going to do them all actually though, because I don't think I've got time. But yeah, it actually looks quite nice, eh? You just plonk them in, and look at that. I have to say that's a nice looking penguin with a rocket on its backside. And look at that! You know one thing I'm actually going to show you, eh? Whoa, look at it flying! And look at that! Oh my goodness me! It's like I'm pretty much flying airplanes there. It's like I'm pretty much making it fly randomly there. Oh no, it's gonna crash! Oh, too late. Didn't get the parachute there, but luckily enough the rocket is still intact, even though it looks like it's, yeah, it actually fell apart. But you know what? It's just a very nice looking set, you know what, eh? It's a very nice looking, sort of beautiful looking toy, if you ask me, eh? Looks quite nice if you ask me, eh? It looks beautiful indeed. So, obviously, I'm actually headed towards about, let me see what time it is. It is about 9:02 as I'm making this video, and strangely enough, that's about 58 minutes just before 10 o'clock. Obviously, I'm going to grab these freaking parachutes now, and it feels like I'm pretty much confined to my own space though, which is a bit sad because you don't have the amount of room now if you're that, you know, confined into a certain spot. This one's finished. It was quite fun looking at those jetpacks. Let's take a look at another Penguin Clockwork set. Oh my goodness me. It's called the Flip Origami Pets. Look at that one, eh? Look at that penguin. Looks like he's in complete and utter horror because the cats are about to wreck in this set, which is called the Pet Owner Penguin and Complex Cat Tree Scratch Tower Build to Destroy and Play 12-pack set. That is amazing. Which costs about, oh my god, £26? What? That's expensive! But anyways, Trackmaster Luke has actually gone in absolute peril because you know why? He just completely and utterly derailed on purpose. Maybe it's the track. I don't know. But let's just see what we've got at the obviously I'm quite curious, eh? Here's the back of the packaging that which looks like that. Comes with one penguin, two cats, one brown cat tree base, which is some sort of box. And look at this, there's a very weird sort of reading it. It says build it, player, smashed it. Well, smash it is actually quite a very weird, well, sort of interesting terminology, eh? And all of the components have actually been flattened down, which is actually quite unusual, eh? I would have made the items a bit more better if they were all packaged in bags and stuff. I would have made the products, components, the key components a lot more safer, I suppose, eh? There you go. There's a hanging board, some more cradle enclosures, and there you go, some stanchions, pillows, support poles, and the other blah blahs, and some other platforms as well. You can even copy here, you can build it from the artwork, or you can even make up your own. So let's see how I can make it though. So here you go, there's the box. Just a generic brown box, obviously, and let's I might take a look at the cats later on, eh? And then, oh no, this one's starting to fall apart my hand, so I might have to re-glue that one maybe after I'm making this video, eh? In fact, I could actually, I don't have time to grab some glue, because I've actually realised, you know what, this thing's starting to fall apart my hands, which isn't very good of me, eh? And you know, I'm trying to do my best to look after Flip Up toys and products super well, eh? I think that one, let me just see what the artwork looks like. I'm trying to copy in the artwork, sorry about the type of super glue. Using my hands strangely enough, eh? Yeah, Trackmaster Luke is getting quite a bit slow, eh? But I think the first thing I might do, I might grab this box, which is like some sort of cradle for the cats. I think it goes like that. Let me see, I think it goes... Right, oh my god, there's a packaging on front of me, eh? Guess what there, I believe, eh? And I grab this, I don't know what I might do, eh? Might grab this, which sort of looks like that, and then I'll grab this pink platform. Obviously, it's quite a nice looking set. It's a little bit like some sort of Lego set, but it's not really, eh? And we've got a green one there as well. And I'm actually going to plonk in the yellow platform with those I'll just say ring hole things so that your cat can go in, eh? It's amazing, isn't it? That's very interesting, isn't it, eh? It's quite a very interesting set there, if you ask me, there, because it's obviously like, you know, what's quite obvious about this set is it's a little bit like, well, obviously it's kind of like the real thing, isn't it, eh? It's like your real cat tower. It's like where your pussy cat can come in and scratch through, you know, can even scratch even on the very weirdest walls there. Which aren't that weird, obviously, eh? And it reminds me a bit of a Lego set. Now, even though I don't really do Lego instructions there because they're very complex, eh? Obviously, it does look like a bit like a Lego set. Well, whenever I sort of build this sort of toy up there, eh? And strangely enough, looks like I've got a tourist of all supports, which looks like this colour here. Which is obviously going to be quite rare because normally I'll use that colour for the Flip Flap logo, and then hopefully I think these are the last two pieces. Grab this blue box. I'm also going to attach this little lantern thingamajig. It's actually like some sort of cat ball where your pussycat can sort of play through. It's actually falling apart, eh? But you know, it's actually quite a very nice looking set. I mean, the pieces, they sort of move randomly in this box, which is the brown box I'm talking about, eh? Looks quite nice. Yeah, it actually looks quite beautiful and stunning. It's a very amazing looking toy, if you ask me, eh? Beautiful find. It's a very nice looking product, even though this one here, you know, with the gold looking stanchion, the gold tool stanchion here, is having trouble then. Speaking of trouble, Trackmaster Luke has derailed again. That is not a good sign. Sorry about me covering the whole webcam as I'm trying to save Luke here. Oh god. I wonder why Trackmaster Luke keeps on derailing a lot there, eh? Which is not really nice, eh? There you go, that's the overall cat tower set, eh? Quite a nice looking set. It actually also reminds me of Angry Birds, if you think about that sort of architecture and design. But let's take a look at the cats without destroying the whole thing. There you go, this one here looks like some sort of tiger, but this is actually a tabby cat. Okay, it's got brown stripes even on the tail. It's also got like a little white tip. And there's also brown in the front because that's its nose. Orange looking cat, fancy that. There's a munchkin cat. I mean, it's actually quite nice having these two cats there, I suppose, eh? And it actually is quite nice, so it does remind me of a bit of a club penguin sort of aesthetic. You can put the cats inside here. And obviously, strange, does it look like it's about to fall apart my hands? Will fall apart after I place it there, eh? And the Trackmaster Luke just keeps on derailing. Why is that the main thing though? Maybe it's the track though, and oh no! Didn't realise that this piece just started to fall apart my hands though, eh? Maybe because of the fact it doesn't like me re-rolling the train. I'm going to have to reassemble the whole thing again, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare, but you know what? I think it'll be totally fine, hey? Fit that one in, eh? Plonk the cat in. Which, in a sense, it's alright though. The cat knows what it's doing, eh? Obviously, as we all know, cats have 9 lives. I'm not sure how Trackmaster Luke is going to perform here, because I think that curved track piece is actually not. Obviously it's not being fitted in quite well, eh? Maybe I need to push that one down. But I don't think I've got time, eh? And there you go, Trackmaster Luke is doing the rounds here, eh? And of course, yes, we've also got like just a bland looking blue penguin, but hey, looking all quite nice, I suppose, eh? And you know what, looking all very penguin-y-esque. And you know what, because it reminds me of Angry Birds, I think also the best thing about this set is that you can either build into this sort of ordinary set like this, or you can build your own. And also, because these items don't have any studs, and because it's all paper related though, you can even play like Angry Birds. Imagine if this penguin, you can actually throw the penguin and you can sort of destroy the whole cat tower. Sorry animal fans, I know that's, you know, a big sign of animal cruelty if you're watching this, eh? In 3, 2, oh wait. Trackmaster Luke, you see that? Trackmaster Luke actually derailed. I don't think I'll be able to get the whole video perfectly, eh? Maybe if I just come here and then I just push that track down, I'll certainly have no problem at all, eh? There you go, Trackmaster Luke. Oh god. Isn't that a nightmare, isn't it, eh? But anyways, coming back to here, obviously therefore it's going to be nice and perfect, if you ask me, eh, whenever I'm doing videos like this. Even though I wouldn't regard it as good or bad, eh? Or different. But anyways, think I'm going to do it again because Trackmaster Luke derailed because of that curved piece of track right there they are. I think it's right over there at the very end there. See that there? That one there is the one that's causing a bit of problems. But anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, fire! Oh! Oh god! At least that little munchkin survived, eh? Well, you know, it's actually quite a very nice looking set. Hang on, cats can actually destroy things. Here we go. Well, obviously, I think that's it for being a bit catty. And oh no! Move these bits away. And then I'm just going to put the penguin away. And also the other accessories. I think the other drama that I had was with that other penguin. I think the other Penguin Club World toy that I also had fun with was the ninja penguins. you know, when I was doing, I might do some of those, ninja thing penguins. There's a bit of an East Asian martial arts theme. Have that one, eh? Maybe make some more martial art themed toys. Just to cure my AIDS on getting COVID and stuff, and not to worry about being surrounded by East Asian culture. You know, China and all that. Obviously, I'm just gonna grab those. I might also grab that one here as well, eh? And let's see, I might also grab these two boxes as well, and also that ball as well. Sorry I didn't show you how the ball would have been like though. It was actually some sort of decorational sort of purpose for the box, which is alright though, I suppose. But you know what I mean. That's who I am, I suppose. Hey, but anyways, let me just repack this one out. And let's move on to some British Wild Collection themed toys. It's a Flip-Flap Origami, Flappy vs British Wild Collection, Great Cormorant and Little Egret mixed like Island, Heronry, yeah, it's a Heronry fishing 12 pack. £12.99 or £13. Sorry, I don't think I didn't pronounce the whole name of this one. Let me try again. It's a Great Cormorant and Little Egret mixed like Island Heronry fishing 12 pack. Obviously, that's what this product is called, eh? There you go, I said better, eh? I mean, are you happy now? Obviously, I am, because obviously, that's the main thing about being enthusiastic. You need to be that more enthusiastic if you're doing toy reviews, which are lavishly done by people like me. Thank God, I'm not in the, you know, I'm just so glad I can just pretty much do toy reviews like this without even being in the midst of being inside an Evo Shadow. Okay, not much is inside. But let's take a look at the little egrets. Obviously the same sort of design as what we had before, and Trackmaster Luke is perfectly doing the rounds without getting derailed from that curved piece of track. And I've just pressed down actually, I suppose. It's actually trotting quite slowly, I suppose, eh? Maybe it's because of the battery. All little egrets look pretty much the same. Obviously going by the feet and also the head and beak. There you go, they've all got names and stuff. Like that one, eh? At least it's not penned. And penciled, obviously, eh? There you go, there's a Great Cormorant here next. And it actually is moving... It actually is flapping quite smoothly compared to the other models I've made so far, eh? Even though the other ones, it actually feels quite soft. The ones which feel a bit different, I think they're the ones that are more like, they sort of flap a bit, well, abstractly. But you know what? This type of paper is actually very nice and soft. How about that one, eh? Okay, moving along, we've also got some carp. Everyone loves to go fishing, don't they, eh? There you go. Obviously, we've got some carp. There you go, looking very carpy. And then you've also got some perch, which is also another common freshwater fish that we often get in our British lakes and ponds. And then we've also got some trout, which strangely enough they almost look nothing but a trout though. Like a trout though, obviously, eh? But I wonder why they've got red there. Maybe it's because of the fact that there was some blood. Maybe, I don't know. It's quite strange. Very, very strange. I would have said it would have been blood, but it could be some sort of, you know, iridescent sort of colour though. Or iridescence on the colour of the fish. Maybe the fish people can tell me, because I actually really don't know. And sorry for the fart though, because obviously, well, I didn't go to the toilet though today, just before making this video, which was quite embarrassing. But just as we come to our last, but by no means least, products, obviously it's going to be quite amazing whenever I'm doing these toy reviews, because obviously, as these toys are pretty much made in the UK, which is the country where I'm basically born in, even though I wasn't born in Birmingham, and I was actually born in Margate, Kent. And obviously these toys are actually quite good, eh? Well, deserve so much credit on making so many toys like so, eh? Okay, last but by no means least, is of course, it's actually got a rare species of bird in it. I actually don't often see it, quite often though, but I can see it at certain times. It's actually quite unexpected though, seeing this, eh? It's called a Origami Flappy British Wildlife Collection. Look at this! It's a wintering and fishing common new gull trio versus herring gull mum and first winter family flock chase 12-pack. This is amazing. Costs about oh my goodness me, £12.50. Just trying to pronounce here as I'm having a bit of a very, very diabolical cold. You go, there's the back of the packaging there. Obviously that carp looks like it's missing some sort of fucking fin. There you go, it looks like a great big herring gull. Obviously it's a female, because I don't really think that that's the male. Obviously they're the juveniles. This one here looks like he's quite curious, about to snitch, a piece of mackerel, which looks like that. And possibly a brackish fresh saltwater hybrid set, so that's going to be quite interesting, eh? I think the last time I actually did a video about the common new gull was back around, I think it was around March of 2020, I think it was, when I did the gull colony, or cull-ony, because I was thinking of the word cull, as in to kill animals, just to limit their numbers, obviously, either they're being destructive or not, eh? There you go, these are some of the new common gulls. I don't know why I'm thinking of Pokemon though, common mew gull. They make this sort of mewing sound like a cat. A bit like the black-tailed gull though. And there you go, there's the name here. What's even more surprising is that we actually get a lot more wintering common mew gulls in this country than breeding ones. I've only seen one of the breeding ones in August, although I might be totally wrong, eh? But, yeah, it actually looks quite nice, eh? And they've got like a brown eye, eh? And they've got like a dark ring on their beaks, though, which actually makes them a little bit confusing because there's also another species called the ring-billed gull, which is a rare visitor from North America. I think I've made a product like this before, eh? The ring-billed gull, which is sort of that size, but I think it's a little bit bigger. Okay? And we've also got the herring gull. Obviously, it's a wintering one because it's got those brown streaks on the head. There you go. The wings are almost looking like they've seen far much better days, really, eh? And you know what? It's quite a very nice looking sort of representation of a herring gull. There you go, there's the name. Wintering mother herring gull because she's got eyelashes, eh? Beautiful. And then we've also got some juveniles, which I was saying earlier before, that's this sort of paper. Feels soft, but not as soft as this one here. Obviously, whenever you feel something, you get a bit of that sort of authenticness from the texture you're sort of feeling now. You know what's funny? I definitely say Flap Toys can easily recognise some of the major things that I can pretty much feel as I'm making this video, though, which is completely and utterly strange. There you go. There's the carp here. Okay, looking all very carpy. And here's another one there as well. Looks like they've all got their mouths there being glued like so. And finally the mackerel. Last but not least indeed. Cute looking face, even though they look quite a bit almost distorted looking, eh? Looks quite nice. And we've also got another one there as well. Obviously it almost looks quite similar, and luckily enough, they look so much better. In my opinion, I definitely see Generation 125 has actually solved everything well, because obviously if you look back in Generation 124, man, they were actually quite terrible in a sense, eh? Because the weather was quite, unpredictable. It wasn't really hot back then in July until like the 16th, obviously, of this year, eh? And I have to say, oh my goodness me, I have to run towards the toilet, guys, eh? But what's very important to know about these toys is that while made in the UK, in my opinion, these are so much better indeed, eh? And you just saw that one anyway. I think what's nice about reviewing Flap Toys is, even though that one didn't make it to the box, is that, well, obviously, I think the best thing about Flap Toys is that they're so much better than the rubbish that gets pumped out by no-name toy companies made in China. But anyways, if you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, subscribe for more Flap videos on YouTube, and I'm really sorry for the utter derailment from Trackmaster Luke. But as always, thank you so much for watching your time, and I need to run towards the toilet.